Menacingly machination. Oh gosh. Menacingly machination mode most malleable makes mistakes mightily midst members of family. It's Midwest Dungeon Delvers.
Yeah.
Barely brushing by his bubbly beverage before the blue brew brings bad luck. It's BurrItsColdGaming. Pretentiously professing her particular preference for perfectly plated parsley plantain poultry upon purple platters, it's Palm Tree Tries.
Hello. Thank you for having me. This is an honor.
I'm Will, your game master whose wordy words won't work Wednesdays without wonky walruses, and this is Super Smash Quest.
Yay! The alliteration show.
Gosh, yeah, I'm surprised at how well I stumbled a smidgen at the very start, and then I was off.
Yep.
Yeah, you did it.
And also, before we were doing that, Midwest and Burr were just bouncing back and forth on their own like tongue twister stuff. Like it, where do y'all learn all this?
Theater degree.
Theater.
Theater degree. Yep.
Yep. Every time before a show, we would do the specifically the first one I did. We would do it faster and faster until you can't enunciate anymore.
Yep.
Interesting.
We had one about hot dogs, but
you gotta get your shakes out.
You gotta you know, you gotta
You gotta
open up the vocal
Can I get a
Can you get a Sorry. It's just vocal warm-ups. It's vocal warm-ups. I'm sorry.
Just vocal warm-ups. I'm sorry. I'm on throat rest. I'm on
vocal rest. Vocal rest. I'm so sorry.
Welcome Anchorats Palm on grabbing first here on the Twitch side of things, as well as welcome into Dan's watching on the Twitch, and to everyone watching on YouTube and our various podcasting platforms as well. I am appreciative of all of y'all. Make sure that you're following, subscribing, liking, commenting, other interactions. Do at least one interaction. Pick an interaction. Go do it right now.
Do the thing.
Do a thing.
You know what interaction you should do? You should join Fedorable Will's Discord and ask us a question for the question of the day.
Oh, we actually did get one for later today.
I'm gonna challenge you guys. Go ask us a question.
Yeah.
You won't.
You won't. Bet.
You won't.
Oh golly.
Coward. No kidding. Sorry, I'm just getting into character. I'm sorry.
Heroes would ask us a question.
That's
the
right.
Real ones. Oh gosh. So
that reminds me. Can I make a an empathy check to see if Body Opponent Bag is actually like cool with us now calling him Bob because we're his friends?
No, your family.
We're his family, right?
Yeah.
Did he actually mean that, or is that just what he was saying?
That's a good question.
I'm going to roll empathy. But before you roll empathy, you're not allowed to do that before you roll for Rayquaza.
Oh, hey, we got a Rayquaza roll.
Yeah.
For some reason, I may need somebody to roll Rayquaza for me because I
don't believe in Rayquaza.
Roll 20. Hello?
No, I had the same problem. I had to like go to the base website first and log in first before.
That's what I'm doing.
It just took forever.
It's loading forever.
Really? Yeah. Well, I'm glad that I opened up the 20 like mid-afternoon today. So.
Yeah.
I'm still on for just app.roll20.net/login. It's just spinning.
Dang.
Yeah, you may need to roll Rayquaza for me, DM. I'm sorry.
No, you get it when you get in here. All right. If you can't, if you forgot your dice,
you
then you don't get to roll for it.
Rayquaza on your own.
If you forgot your dice, you don't get a roll for it.
Actually, I may have my dice somewhere.
Going physical dice.
Nope, don't have them. Oh, you know what? I know why I don't have them. Darn.
Pack somewhere.
I went to a LARP.
Oh.
Who? Okay, wait. Who did the recap last week? I'm trying to remember. I didn't write it down. Palm did.
It was me.
That's right. So that means it is it is Burr's turn, I suppose.
Hello, hit me, Burr.
Yes. Give us a recap. Go.
Oh, okay. Last time on Super Smash Quest. So us, the party, were dropped off at this wonderfully weird world that we are currently in. And upon seeing the, we broke out of our crate, got to see a bunch of these Fortnitians, Fortniters, or whatever we're calling them, starting to open up some of the other crates, but then they began to boogie out because, quote unquote, the storm was approaching. We opened up one of the boxes to reveal Chrom and Luigi. Derek's had some words with Chrom, and then everybody started running. Or reverse that. Everyone started running from the storm, found out that it was very painful, and then there were words from between Derek's and Chrom, to which they continued onward. We met some sort of shopkeeper that really doesn't care if he gets caught in the storm, which is concerning, but somebody should probably check on him. But the highlight is Bob calling us his family.
Mm-hmm.
So otherwise, we took out some dudes. So when we beat them, by the way, DM, did they drop loot?
Well, they were crawling around.
They're in crawl mode. You haven't executed them.
If we wipe out the squad, normally that executes all of them.
Oh, that's a good point.
So since we wiped the squad out, did they drop loot after the last one dropped?
Alrighty. Well, I guess it's a good time to jump into roleplay here. Yes. So as you guys down the final of these four, after seeing all of them go down, they all just look at each other for a brief moment with just utter shock on their face as they suddenly just go limp and keel over, and their bodies get sucked up by some kind of weird light emanating device that seems to dematerialize them, and all that gets left behind is the weapons that they were wielding and some ammo.
I don't like that.
I was gonna ask questions, and
this is why we weren't going to kill them. What?
That's concerning. That doesn't feel good. We were defending ourselves.
We're heroes.
Yep. We were defending ourselves. That's right, Gumsha. We're heroes.
We're heroes. It makes it okay.
Are we? What? This world is terrifying. Okay.
Was that in response to my empathy?
Yeah.
No!
So Midwest rolled a 4 on deceive, whereas Goomsha rolled a 3 for empathy.
Yeah, totally. We're his family.
Yep.
We're totally his family.
Oh.
You guys are family.
Goomsha knows this, at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, do I have to roll now?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm going to say
Hang
that Cam just fails it because I think he's still like partially scared of Bob.
Terrified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know it's funny.
Yeah.
If I fail this within 2, I'm gonna use brotherly instinct.
Totally fine.
I'm so tempted to use brotherly instinct.
I'll be
I'm
real,
glad
like
too.
I
I don't
believe
think
it.
that would be, that would help
I
either. sir.
believe it. I believe it 100%. Oh yeah, no,
Bro,
we're brothers.
That was almost a
We're
crit
brothers.
fail.
Yeah.
That was almost a crit.
so I think that you consider us family and genuinely are cool with us like
Yeah.
calling you Bob rather than body opponent
Yep.
bag. Because before
Exactly.
I had picked up on like you didn't really like being called Bob.
Correct.
And now I'm
You think it's cool to
Oh.
call me that? Yep.
oh,
Derek
man.
no, only call you Bob. Like
Yeah. You guys are family. He is expressed outwardly. You have permission to call me that.
Oh.
I want to know though.
Oh.
Too bad. All right.
Man,
So
me
you
too.
guys
Oh.
are so you guys are looking at the loot before. I mean, does anyone pick up the loot? I guess firstly, there's just some more
Is it
weapons.
good loot?
I mean, well, how would
Is it
I
a
mean,
better
you can roll
color than mine?
lore to try to discern if it's good loot.
Yeah, why not?
My
I mean, does it look like, say, bullets for the gun that I got? Because I would pick that up. That's a fair.
A fair. Alrighty. You
I'm a
see,
trained soldier, bruddy.
yeah.
Bruddy.
Ruddy.
You see you see some ammo that is just also glowing green, so you just kind of are like, oh, my gun glowed green when it was just on the ground. So you put 2 and 2 together and be like, maybe this is the one. So
Does
That's-
it fit when I go to load it?
roll special to load gun.
Roll special to roll gun. Load gun.
How are you reloading?
That's a good question.
Yes. How
We
does she
just see-
how does she
see
do
the-
anything?
We just see the magazine just kind of like float. And
Yeah, exactly.
What's crazy is that I don't have a synergy spot. It just works because I believe it does every time.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe this whole time she has had the Smasher G going on. Yeah.
Or Smash Me, sorry.
There
Yeah,
it is.
synergy
yeah.
is Derek's thing.
I mean, did you start learning? Did you start learning? Is that what it is?
Mhm.
Is
You're around
Goomsha
me
going
now?
to shave her head and become a monk?
No,
No.
Goomsha really likes her ponytail.
Worst years of my life. Please don't.
I rolled a 3 as far as special goes.
Yeah, so you're able to you are competent enough about how to like reload this thing to the most bare bones degree. It just seems to just kind of come intuitively. Yeah. You've never done it before, but it just kind of makes sense just as you think about how to go about it. Yeah. Alrighty. So Crom looks at the loot and is just like, well, this is not really my speed, so I'll let you guys do as you please here. Does anyone have any other? And so we were chasing a truck, right? That's what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, there was a vehicle that had several crates on it, and they were unable to get that last crate on it when they drove off.
Okay, that was going to be my question because the truck was a larger one that can ship things. Okay, off-world terms are always get jumbled in my head, but if I'm trying, Is there some kind of trail or trace that we could follow for something of that size?
DM.
Yes.
I know that we've used it for several different things outside of its pre-written thing. Could
Yeah.
I use Treasure Hunter's intuition to see if I notice any tracks or anything that would or just a notice check to see if I can see like tracks of deep tracks of a heavy vehicle?
No, your treasure
Traveling
hunters
throughout
would fit pretty well here. Go ahead and roll that.
Cool. It's a notice either way. Hey, there we go.
Hey.
5. There you go. Indeed. Yeah, you discern that it has gone north, which frankly makes the more sense since like there's, I don't think it would be across that strange bridge that is barely holding on over there on the right.
Okay, so it passed through town and then went north.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Then we should be heading north. It seems to have gone this way, so.
All right, I'll trust you on that. And just we'll start following you.
Derek's is going to keep a very decent distance away from Crom.
As you start keeping your distance and stuff, Crom tries to close the gap a bit. He does try to get closer. And it's like could I ask you a question as well? Just as we're walking.
You're going to ask anyways, so.
My apologies, but I don't know how much time we have before another attacker comes upon us, so I want to use whatever opportunities I get. But I only asked because you mentioned Ari. So, and you mentioned having essentially a meeting with Ari of some sort. I just really wanted to know, is Ari okay?
Better than when you left him.
That's good to hear. Is there a particular meaning behind that choice of words?
Derek's is going to look down at his hand where the mark once was. You're touted as some hero, some savant in your world, a righteous king, a kind heart. I understand duty outside of one's whim, calling you away from home. But one should solve one's problems at home instead of leaving them there to fester and become worse. Only for an outsider to fix it for them.
Did something happen in my absence?
You can find out yourself when you return. Ori, I believe, from what I understand, stayed at the capital. All you need to know is we solved your problem. Ori is safe.
That's amazing to hear. Now, if you don't mind me asking a bit more, because I was also out here, in parts. I wanted to leverage this quest that has been thrust upon me to find some of the smash orbs to bring back to and he like kind of like looks over his shoulder and like making sure that Luigi is not overhearing what he's saying, to use the Smasher G from them to try to solve the problem, and I probably will still attempt to do so, just simply because I want to be sure. But help me be sure here that the problem was solved. What did you do? How did that happen?
DM.
Yes.
Derek's gained Smasher G during body opponent's bag's crash out.
Yes, you by means of watching how how Little Mac was trained to use Smasher G, the two of you have obtained the ability to use it in the same way Little Mac can. Yes.
We know that Smasher G is tied to imagination, and from what we've seen with Bob, also emotions.
Yes.
May I make a Smasher G roll to not have a Bob episode?
What? To not have a Bob episode. Interesting wording. I'll let you roll, and then
that.
I'm curious to see where this goes.
I'm honored. I'm honored.
Well, so I want. Before I make the roll, I want to kind of describe what I imagine what would be happening.
Okay. Yes,
what
please.
you imagine?
What I imagine, yeah. Derek's is very angry. He's very angry. He's very upset. He cares very deeply about Ori. And in his rage, wind is kind of kicking up around his feet, and the light of the Smasher G within him is starting to kind of like bubble out a little bit and sort of like purse out, and basically threatening an eruption of Smasher G. Whatever Smasher G he has within him.
Interesting. Yes, because you do know that fights are when Smasher G comes out the most. When there is a rush within you of adrenaline and emotion. And this is definitely one of those circumstances. Even though you're not in combat, your body is in a fight mode. So, absolutely.
Okay. I will roll Smasher G. Okay.
4. Now, were you trying to roll high to maintain yourself?
Not. Yes.
Yes.
To contain it within him. You guys see the air swirling around him, and he closes his eyes, and all he can think about is Ori and Bob and Goomsha and Cam. And takes just a deep breath. And as he releases the breath, the wind around him dies down. And he's going to turn.
Yeah, he will like. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
He's going to turn for the first time and face Crom directly.
Okay.
I have solved your Grima problem. Grima is no more, at the very least, no more attached to Ori. I do not know where he is. Do not know what has become of him. All I know is we defeated him. At the sacrifice of myself and the injury of my friends. And the sacrifice of my memories. But that is a small price to pay for the safety of the ones I care and love. And he's gonna look at Goomsha and Bob. You guys will see him look at you guys when he says that.
I see an earnestness in you about this. I believe what you are saying, and I am very thankful that that you would be willing for such. And I do apologize for asking. It seems to have sparked a nerve within you that I did not intend. So forgive me for that.
Understand. I did not do it for your world. I did not do it for you. I did it for Ori. And I did it for my friends. And after this adventure is done, I fully intend to go back. I intend to go back and see Ori, and I intend to ask him to join me on my quest. And you will not stop me.
If Ori accepts such a thing, I believe I would accept. That's as long as Ori gets a choice in the matter.
I don't care if you accept.
Understood.
Now, take a weapon. Keep your eyes peeled. We need to stay safe.
Agreed.
And he's gonna let Crom start walking before walking himself, and he's gonna hold back until either Bob or Goomsha catch up to him. Whichever one would be first.
I'm keeping myself between the rest of the friends and Luigi, but also keeping space between Luigi.
Who was keeping the back? Was that Bob? Or was that Luigi?
I think it was Cam and Luigi kind of like at the back. I remember being somewhat up front because I got sniped first.
Okay. So that might be Goomsha then. Darius will start walking alongside Goomsha then, and I know there's been a lot of ups and downs in this adventure. There's been a lot of trust issues and a lot of everything.
Yeah, so?
Just know that I am sorry. And I am thankful for ever meeting you and the rest of them. And I am proud to see the growth that you have come through.
Sorry? What you gotta be sorry about?
I may not have done it myself, but in a sense, I betrayed your trust, and I'm sorry.
Is this about the imposter thing?
I can't stop thinking about it.
I mean, it wasn't you. You didn't break my trust. Just nobody can. If I don't know that you're you, and you don't know that I'm me, what's the point in trusting anybody? They could just disappear and look like someone else.
He's gonna hold his hand out.
I'll take it.
And you'll just hear in your voice, or in your mind, you are you, and I am me.
Well, yeah, I know. We already looked at teeth earlier today.
I'm not ever going to ask you to trust me, but know that I trust you.
Well, as long as you check my teeth first, because otherwise it'd just be stupid.
We'll just have to have communal teeth brushing every morning then. And he's gonna let go of Goomsha and continue on the march.
Alright. Marching
You
on.
said the trail was this way, right, Derek?
Yep, follow.
All right.
You see those 2 deep grooves? Just keep following them. Yep.
Okay.
As you start hiking along, I'm going to put us all on yet another map. Oh, yes.
New map.
I have,
Who dis?
have
New map.
2 maps.
Oh,
Wow,
snap.
crazy. They both look very
Look at
similar,
that.
but yes, it's all the same aesthetic here.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Let me just, and y'all are in the.
I noticed you scaled this one differently.
I scaled the other one in the same way, just after the fact, just between sessions.
Oh.
Love that. Love that.
We can walk side by side on the road now.
Yeah.
So, as the 6 of you walk along, Crom notices something, and he like twists around and like catches something midair, a projectile that was thrown at him, and what he is holding seems to be some kind of like it's some kind of black like throwing. It's sharp like a throwing star, but it is not shaped like one at all. It kind of reminds you of the silhouette of a bat in a way.
No.
And that is
Throwing bat?
And that is when so a dark knight of sorts you could call this man comes down from a.
Oh, adorable.
Let's hear it. Come on now.
Rachel, where is she? Where were the other drugs going? This
Let's hear it.
the direction you're heading is not is forbidden for now. Turn around and go fight somewhere else.
Do you always sound like you've got something stuck in your throat?
Bro, are you gargling marbles? Like what?
I do not appreciate the comments on my throat, and frankly, this is to protect those that I love, and to hide my true identity. Because
You know
I'm
what it is?
Batman.
You know what it is, Bob? You know what it is?
He got it in there. He got it in there.
You know what it is, Bob? You know what it is? I think he just used his echolocation a little too much. Sore throat.
Sore throat. Got it. Understood. Fleshies are weird. You strain different things that are like internal. That's weird.
Anyways, before he even does anything, I'm gonna take a shot at him.
Are we sure about this?
All right.
I don't trust anybody in this world. I don't. There's nobody
Is he
to trust.
like wearing a mask in the same way that other people have been wearing, like the browser mask? Is this like a Batman mask, or is this like Batman?
Batman.
No, yeah. I put up a graphic on the screen. I chose this Batman skin from the Dark Knight that has just way too much forehead for anyone to have.
Way too much.
Mm-hmm.
That is quite a bit. Okay, so this isn't like a me in disguise. This is
It's Batman.
a character. Okay.
It's like when we fought John Cena and Ariana Grande.
Okay.
It's Batman.
Just making sure. Just making sure.
I don't think we'll see any more me's for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Maybe one or two. We haven't found Matt.
Yeah, we've come too far not to meet Matt.
We have not found Matt yet.
I wanted to meet Matt.
That's true. That is true. Alrighty, so as y'all get into combat, let's go ahead here. Well, you shoot your shot first. Go ahead and roll for that, since you are the one engaging there.
1, 2, 3, 4.
A 5 to hit, and let us see. I did actually make a stat sheet for Batman today, so let me go and.
Hey, Scotty.
Batman.
He's Batman.
Because he's Batman.
Because I'm Batman.
Justice for Gotham.
So wait, what move are you using right now? Oh, you're shooting.
I'm shooting him. I've got gun. I shoot. I know that this is the weapon of the world, and it is insanely powerful.
He rolls a 4 to dodge, and thus shall not be dodging. Your blow lands true. It is a green gun, I believe, that you have, so it will just deal 1 stress. Let's go ahead, and for the remainder of y'all, we're going to figure out our turn order. So for that, who's feeling lucky?
I feel lucky.
Roll a d20, and you rolled a 4. Yeah.
I am not lucky.
And I have rolled a 6 on my d20. So we both weren't very lucky, but I marginally was more.
He is more lucky than my unluck.
Less unlucky.
Yes.
GM's luck is better than the player's. Event called.
There we go. Alrighty. So the y'all the bat of man will get to retaliate now. And so he is going to seeing as he's more so in front, like he's closer here to Crom and body opponent bag. So he will knowing that Crom caught one of the things, he is going to use his he's going to activate his stunt Everything Explodes to have that detonate in his hand, dealing some damage to Crom.
Ow.
That's a really cool stunt.
That is
cool
like
stunt,
really
actually.
Cool. Yeah,
Yes.
It's like anything I throw, everything explodes.
Yes,
It's so good.
yes. The description, I'll put it in here. If someone tries to catch a projectile that Batman's thrown, he can detonate it in the face. Like it's specifically to counter counters, but only from his projectiles.
Okay.
It's a good thing I don't catch anything when I counter projectiles.
That's true.
Wait a second!
No burgling for you, Goomsha.
Here I was thinking this was aimed at body opponent bag, who has the epic move counter. And then I was like, wait a
It's
second, I'm the one that
because
catches
all of
things in
y'all
my
have
face.
Counters now. Yes, all of y'all's have counters now.
I'm the one who catches projectiles.
We
Wait a
found
second.
We found out
wait
that
a
counters are really strong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you know, it's almost like in Smash Bros. Itself, counters are pretty busted.
Yes, indeed. Alrighty.
Alright.
So, he is.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Yeah, just trying to add some challenge here. Alrighty.
Yeah.
All right. So that was his stunt. So that basically counts as a bonus because it wasn't a rollable move because that was just his stunt. So his actual rollable move here is going to be to just throw his batarang, and he will do so. Let's see here with a 5 to hit body opponent bag.
Ooh. Well, he's throwing it at me. I'm gonna just Sonic blast it back at him with a counter.
Base.
Ooh, no, a 12.
No, you didn't crit it.
No, he did it. How? How do you have a 5 plus 2? What?
Because my special is 5.
Right.
And then I've put +1 on counter and then a +1 on counter.
Yeah.
What?
He leveled up that stun twice. Yeah, no one should have more than +2 for any of their individual stunts.
Yeah, I've only...
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I have a 3 on battering ram, I thought.
I thought that was only if you charge it though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's different.
Man, I'm
Okay.
so far behind. Dang.
No,
That's
I
okay.
just, it's another projectile at me. I just go Sonic Blast right back at him.
Alrighty. You do so. And yeah, with that there is like the knowing that those things can blow up, I mean with that amount of distance, that is like 5 over, and apparently in the Fate core system there's a thing called succeed with style. If the gap between these two rolls is large enough, you get what you want, and also as an added perk, it will come back, and like he ends up like you end up like sending it back to sender so quickly that the explosion happens right in his face, and he's going to take a full stress of damage.
Good. Yep. Hey, maybe don't throw stuff at us.
Jeez Louise.
Incapacitate them.
He like just kind of like says out loud to no one in particular, and at which point there seems to be some snipers in the buildings that are going to try to open fire upon y'all's. So so this one up here in the building is going to try to snipe at Crom with a let's see, 4DF plus he's just a scrub. I think that should do. A 5 to hit Crom, to which Crom attacker wins ties on Crom's 5, so Crom is going to take that damage. All right, Crom has now been hit twice. All right, so that is half of the randos, half of Team Batman. So go ahead, players.
Okay.
Half
I
of
want
the
to
players.
establish that I left off from previously in my squirrel form, I think.
Yes, correct.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Just making sure. I'm gonna charge up battering ram facing Batman. Scoot a little bit closer to him.
Alrighty.
Keeping under the cover of the wall, though, from these snipers that I can saw shoot from up there.
No, the one you saw shoot was from the building over here. So go ahead and roll notice. Roll notice to see if you see those snipers, though.
Fair. Because it looks like a barrier along the side of the road that theoretically one could duck under to avoid.
You went to -2. You have no idea that they're there. Yeah.
She's clueless. She's in the middle of the road, just like begging to get hit as she just like centers herself on the road.
Yeah.
Charging up her battering ram.
Yeah. Like in a perfect position. Like you saw the sniper appear, so you like kind of back off and end up putting yourself closer to the other snipers on the other side.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. So Goomsha is you are charging up your battering ram, so that is your turn. And Derek's actually no. What am I saying? We're not. Whoever else is going in this. No, actually,
Luigi.
You already had some counters go off. You already had a body opponent back do a counter. So
yeah,
So we move on to the randos.
Yeah.
Wait, does Luigi not go?
No, it's half of y'all at a time. You already had Derek's already went. Gotcha. Went.
Gotcha.
And now you've gone Goomsha.
Gotcha.
That's the three of us.
Gotcha.
Alrighty, so now the remaining two snipers are going to snipe. Sniper, no sniping, except in this case they're going to be sniping.
Sniper, no sniping.
This one is at Goomsha.
Can I catch it because I'm a squirrel?
You don't know it's there. We already established this, so you're just going to have to like dodge it or shield it normally.
If I don't know it's there, would I know to dodge or shield?
We'd hear the shot at least.
Yes. You would hear the shot. It wouldn't give you enough time to like turn around and get your mouth open in a complete 180.
Okay.
A 7. All right. Since you rolled so high a disparity between these two numbers, if you want to, well, no, you can't because you already used your turn to charge battering ram.
My turn isn't to catch it. My turn is to expel it.
No, but though you then you wouldn't be charging battering ram, which you already declared you're doing.
I could, but it costs my turn to spit it out. It doesn't cost my turn to catch it.
Correct. Wait.
That's like what I do instead of shielding. Is I'm like sort of tanking it almost. Like, like I just like I accept. I get shot.
That's right.
It's not part of my turn. So I guess
Oh, you're right. Sorry about that. Yes. Okay. Then
it'll cost a turn to return it, though.
That's true. Okay. Yeah. So you go ahead and. Dang it! There was an evolution in the chat, and I didn't notice it until now. Gosh darn it!
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Good job, Shodan. You got it.
For those wondering at home, there's a weird mini game in my Twitch chat where we catch Pokemon. But anyways, so the whatchamacallit, yeah, I guess you can go ahead and just catch it then with that 7.
Cool. Just storing that for later.
Alrighty, and a 4 to hit Derek's.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, I've already used my turn, so I can't counter.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to special to block it.
All right, go ahead and roll against this 4. You roll a 3. You're going to be taking this is just from the, one of the normie guys, so that would just be 1 stress.
Cool by me.
Hey, Derek, how stressed are you right now?
Only 2 out of 4.
Okay.
I also have my heal too that I have yet to use for this scene. So
Cool.
Players Part 2, which is just all the ones that I'm controlling. Cool.
Yep. Get ready to do 3 turns in a row.
Yay! Even
So what's
more.
it like playing chess with yourself?
Oh gosh. Alrighty. Cam has a character sheet. Let's see here. So don't have to do anything with that. So Cam is
He could point out a location for Luigi to hit.
Yes. Yes. That is a good one for him. He's going to look at that's a perfect
Look at that
shot.
sniper.
Yeah. Cam's just gonna be like, hey, Luigi, right? Yeah. That guy, with your gun, his head is sticking out. You can get him in the head. There you go.
Cam, no.
I assume. I guess that's the only part I can see, but yeah. Okay, Luigi is going to Luigi with a gun.
He did pretty good last episode.
He did. Bless me. He's going to roll a 4 to hit with a +2 though, makes that a 6 to hit. And then a 5 to dodge. That +2 made the difference. And that is going to be a stress upon this man up yonder. It's the one on the left. And then comes Crom, who is going to run up and try to slash at the Batman. So he is going to roll a he's going to roll a 6 to hit against Batman's 3 to dodge. Wow. So that is going to be a stress upon the man of Bat. Actually, it's going to be 2 stresses because this is one of Kron's moves. It's not just like cheap gun you found on the ground. So that is going to deal 2 stresses, bringing upon the first consequence to Batman. All right.
Only the first? All right. I feel like the bosses have gotten harder as this game's gone on.
I mean, yeah, that's good.
Makes sense. That's how that works. It's just like, I remember when we'd fully stress them out and they'd be gone.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Maybe we're just not stressing them out enough.
Anxiety attack, anyone? I've got some to spare.
They left their oven on. That's all.
That would be such a good move. Anxiety attack.
I'm gonna just mess with his mental stress. Don't worry.
Oh, that's good.
Alrighty. Batman is going to try to do some man-on-man, hand-to-hand combat with him, and he's going to he is going to try to actually no. Batman holds his action. I guess since Batman's holding his action, I'll have 2 of the other snipers go. So the one near Batman's building is going to roll a 3 to hit on body opponent bag.
Aw.
Adorable, I know.
This is the start of a new round, right? It's the top of the initiative.
Yes.
Shouldn't have done that.
A 7 to hit, and with that disparity of such, it will come back, and he's going to have to bite that bullet as it hits him in the face.
I just look up at that building and I now shout this to every single person around. Stop using projectiles on me. It doesn't work.
It's true. You should listen to him. Just saying.
All right. I'll let that be a free action of yours. Go
Thank
ahead.
you.
And the other sniper, a one to hit Goomsha. All right. Yeah, just
right.
don't crit fail, and you're good.
I think even if I quit fail, I've got a +5.
No, if you crit fail, it's a crit fail.
Oh, okay. Cool. I do already have one in my mouth, so I'm just gonna kind of hop out of the way.
Alrighty, with your 2 to dodge, you actually you actually came close to a crit fail there.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
3 minuses and 1 0. Wowzers. Alrighty, so you,
I just barely hop out the way.
yeah. Yes, indeed. All right, players part 1. Bob has already done a counter, so you've already have 1 turn used for this half. So 2 more people.
Do you want to do one of yours?
I was thinking Cam is going to run to the middle and pull out that GameCube-looking device and create a barrier for all y'all.
Okay. Interesting.
A blast zone, as it's colloquially called.
Oh boy.
Forgot
We're gonna
about those.
statuefy these guys. Let's do it.
Okay,
Sweet.
guys. Here's the fortune of the day. You will have
Ooh.
good luck and overcome many hardships. We're gonna win this fight.
Alrighty. Full
The
speed
fortune
ahead.
cookie said so.
The fortune cookie said so.
I have a good feeling about this.
As do I. I actually don't have a good feeling about the fact we put up a blast shield because the only times really we've had the smash orbs come by is when we put the blast shield up. And I don't want smash orbs around this area. Cool.
That's right, I forget this is Super Smash Quest, as in Super Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Right.
I just think of smashing our enemies.
Yeah.
As we do.
Superbly so.
Yes.
With
okay.
smashing. Yes. Alrighty.
Right. Okay, so that's Cam and body opponent bag.
Yep.
All right, cool. I'm just gonna full steam ahead charge at Batman then. If we've got one more.
Yes, go ahead.
Cool.
Battering ram
So
the van.
just because I guess I haven't tried to do this since we altered it, is it +3 per turn charged, or is it +3 instead of +4? What did we?
What is it normally without charging?
Normally it's +2.
So it's +3 now.
Okay. Before it was +2 if it's been charged. It was just a special
Yeah, but
that didn't have any bonus.
Yes, but though at the same time, even a +1 does loads for you here, so.
Right. Okay. So what would it... Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Per turn charge, you add 1 more.
I had one more.
Yeah, so it's now +3.
So it has, if I hadn't charged it at all, it would have a +1 now?
No, it would be a +2, you said. You basically, your upgrade made it so that you start off with your +2, and then you add 1 each turn you charge.
Instead of adding 2 every turn I charge?
Yes, which makes it so that you can get it out a lot quicker without, because in what scenario would you be charging in multiple turns?
Fair. Okay. So, I'm gonna just erase all of my bonus off of it because that's confusing me now. We're just gonna just like clear it out.
We're just gonna move it over this way.
We're gonna take it from here, and we're just gonna move it over here.
Right.
A 5 to hit. And he is going to roll a 1 to dodge. Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that's
Hit
gonna
that
knock
blast
him
zone.
back into the blast zone because I'm just like,
He's had a couple of
because I'm in a
stretches.
small form, which typically we say does more knockback than damage itself.
Well, no, you're not in like small form. You're just in like
No,
normal size.
I'm just a squirrel, which I think of as being smaller. But
I
that's
will-
fair. That's fair. It's not mini in the super knockback way.
I will say that just based off of this disparity between a 1 and a 5, you do 2 stresses to the dude.
That's fair. I'll take that.
Oh yeah. Alrighty. So
That's
with
3 minuses and a 0 again.
golly.
Who needs luck when you can just convince the GM to give you better numbers?
I mean, it was less so convincing and more so using your upgrades strategically. But anyways, the Randos Part 2 Electric Boogaloo.
My turn?
Yeah.
Or
No,
Oh, no,
that was Players
sorry.
Part 1. Yeah. So,
gotcha. I thought that was Players Part 2. My bad.
alrighty, we've got 2 more snipers to go. The 2 up top. No, sorry, we got 1 and a bad man. That's right. So, the one firing at the one that Luigi shot at is going to return fire on Luigi. And so that is a 3 to hit and a 6 to dodge. Luigi 6 dodges that. There we go. Nice little shielding action to make sure not to get hit. Alrighty. So, and then comes in. So Goomsha, you land pretty. So you would have to have landed like pretty much in front of him to do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So so he is going to roll to let's see. This this here one. A 5 to hit. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, it's oddly quiet. Yeah. So roll to dodge or whatever it is. 5, a 6.
I'd like to see him try.
Gosh.
I smoothly duck out of the way and don't engage in this explosive battering.
Golly, what was your luck on that? It was
Still
very
had a
moderately
minus and a
lucky.
0.
Yeah, it was moderately lucky. Interesting. Am I just not rolling?
No, that was 3 pluses you rolled.
And a minus.
That's true.
But still.
Wait, why does it
But
say
still.
+2 plus?
One.
He has more
Instead-
than he has
plus
more
3.
than just that.
How much is his special?
Oh, I see what I did. So that should have been a 6 to hit. I'm so sorry. I messed up something on my end. We'll leave it for now. I don't want to cheese y'all. We'll let that be a dodge, but I fixed it for next time.
Got it. Very nice.
Yes. Alrighty. Players. Part 2.
Yeah. Cool. I'm going to book it over here. Because one of these guys have shot already, so they gave away their positions, right?
Yes.
Are they in those caravans? Like in those
Wagons?
carts, those wagons?
Yes, they are.
Cool. Cool. So I'm not gonna attack him. I'm going to use eruption under the wagon.
You're gonna set the wagon on fire. Nice.
I'm going to try to knock the wagon backwards and throw him into the smash or the smash
zone?
barrier. Yeah.
Nice.
Alrighty. The one you're attacking has not yet been damaged as well. But go ahead.
Cool. Well, that's why I'm not going for him. I'm going for the wagon itself. I'm attempting to knock him out of it towards the blast zone.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit. With a mere 3.
I have a +5. I have a +5. How come I have a plus when I have a +5? I can't roll.
With his 6 to dodge and your 3 to hit, I'm afraid that wagon doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, that's fine. Do I at least catch the wagon on fire?
No. Too much of a disparity there.
Okay. That's fine.
Yes.
Alright, well that's my turn.
Yes, indeed. Alrighty.
I should just use gun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and then, speaking of using gun, Luigi. Luigi going to pew pew. A 4 to hit with a 2 to dodge. That is yet a second stress against the guy on the left. And then Crom needs to go, I believe, is who's left. Yes. Crom is going to also come around and try to flank Batman. Try to skewer a bat, and he is going to roll to hit with a 5 to hit. And then with a 4 to dodge. Wow, y'all are laying it into. That is his second consequence. Holy smokes.
Nice.
Y'all are laying into this bat. Gosh.
Yeah. I'm sorry, he's the commander. He gave orders. Cut the head off the snake.
He shot at us first.
It's true.
Alrighty. Well then. Out of that, we are back at the top of initiative. And yeah, so he's going to so we're going to have 2 of the pew-pewers do some more pew-pewing. A 3 to hit body opponent bag, and a 4 to hit Derek's.
Oh boy.
They didn't listen. They did not listen. I warned them. I told them.
7 to... Gosh.
I warned them.
You did, and now he's
going
taking another stress. That's the second stress on the guy in the building.
I'm going to attempt to reflect with tornado.
You may attempt to do so. A 3 against that 4 is not going to cut it. You're going to have to take a stress, sir.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed. So the players part 1, please. Noting that Derek's and body opponent bag have already used their turns to counter.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do one so you don't have 3 go in a row?
Up to you. Yeah. Unless you're like, oh, I want to do something before Batman can go.
Oh yeah, I want to shoot him in the face with the bullet I've been storing in my mouth.
Very nice.
Especially since we're right here in close contact, close quarters, and it will launch with the same acceleration it was launched at me with.
What rarity of bullet was it?
We're about to find out.
Yeah.
I guess that'll just be a special to
Something like
project
that.
the projectile.
Yes. An 8, an 8, an 8. Holy!
It sniped.
That's not even. That's like one off from the most you can do on that one. Jeez.
That is correct.
360 no scope. Bruh.
Eat
Oh,
my
gosh.
bullets, buddy.
So, because you are in close quarters combat, he actually gets a +2 to try to counter you. So he roll, and even with that, he only rolls a 4. Half of what you rolled. You silly little mushroom. And he bites the bullet.
Go back to your cave, Batman.
Golly.
I just scared my husband and my cats with that laugh.
Alrighty. Alright, randos. Alrighty. Well, Batman used his turn to try to counter, so there goes that. And so the -1 to hit Luigi.
Crit fail.
Oh, it was a crit fail as well. That was all minuses. Oh gosh, the gun misfires on like the spirit of misfire that Luigi has just somehow manages to find its way onto this kid. His gun misfires in his hand, and he will take a physical stress. Yay! Wow. Alrighty, and then Players Part 2. Extremely Electric Boogaloo.
That's you. That's all you.
Oh, you're right. Oh. All right, so Luigi, return fire. Yes. With a 6 to hit and a 2 to dodge. Yeah, so this guy is down now. The one on the top left. There we go. And then Cam is going to probably try to do something. Is going to try to like just come over here and like give the signal to Bob to like, you know, shut his eyes real quickly as he goes to use flash photography. A 6 to hit with a 3 to dodge. The sniper is now blinded. And Batman is going to need to roll to like quote unquote dodge in a sense. And Batman also rolls a 3 despite having anyways. And so he's also now both Batman and the sniper are now stunned. Wowzers.
Wow.
Alrighty. And that brings us over to top of initiative. The randos, the Batman team is going to go ahead and make some attempts. Batman, being as blinded as he is just going to try to grapple Crom with a, so that should be a -2, making that a 3 to hit. And Crom, what you got there, buddy? A 5. with the minus. Yeah. So, man, if he wasn't blinded, oh well. So Crom does not, in fact, get grappled. So that was a failed attempt there. And that brings us over to let's just get the other blinded guy out of the way. So we have the a 1 to hit Cam, to which Cam is going to retaliate with a 1 to dodge. Okay, yeah, my bad rolling knows no bounds today. So that is a stress on Cam there. There we go. And that will bring us over to the players part 1.
So hey, it's the first time that I've like gotten a chance to do anything besides counter. So I'm gonna walk to this building where the sniper is above me. I assume he's like a floor up, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is there like a structural pillar nearby?
Roll just a straight
Load-bearing,
luck.
preferably.
Give me just a 4DF.
4DF. 4DF.
With rolling all zeros,
All
I'm going to say
zeros.
no.
Zeros. Okay.
Well, it could have been worse. It could have been all negatives.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, man, who would dare to roll all negatives? Man, what a poor player that would be.
That'd be terrible. No,
Yeah.
so I don't notice a structural pillar, and that's fine. I'm gonna collapse the wall underneath him. Drop stump.
Oh, this is Fortnite. Those are very destructible.
Yeah,
You don't know that, but though you just want to do it. Yeah.
I want to break him down because he's too far up. I want him down.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead and roll to drop some.
What a
Drop stump.
hero.
With a 3 to hit, the building cannot dodge. And 3 is definitely enough of a disparity compared to the 0 to where I would say that wall is now gone. And for some reason, the floor does seem to just kind of float there.
Interesting.
Well, that's
That is a very interesting thing.
Yeah, the wall like gave way easier than you expected as well, and also is now just completely vanished.
Yeah, there's no splinters of wood
Yeah,
and debris.
it just
Huh.
poofed into smoke and then dissipated.
I then look up at the floor above me with a smile, and I end my turn.
Yep. Yes. Alrighty. So the did anyone do any counters?
No.
No. Okay. So yeah, 2 more people.
okay. So
I'm just gonna point. Oh, go for it. Please.
You have something good?
No, I don't. Go for it.
Oh, okay, because I don't really like. I've used my 2 like great things.
Everything I've done has been not. So
All right, so Batman's still hanging on by like a shred, right? Just
yeah,
barely.
pretty much.
Yeah, cool. I'm going to just battering ram him again. You know, just really knock him while he's down. And it'll start with a +2, right? And it gets +1 for every turn I charge it now. That is where we're at with it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just making sure I understand it. Yeah. So I'm just slamming into this guy as the most annoying little squirrel mushroom you have ever met.
Accurate. Alrighty, a 5 to hit, and he is still blinded, so he is going to get a minus. This is close quarter, so I'm just going to give him a -1. Which attacker wins ties. He rolled a 5. Yeah, that'll hit.
Lights out, Bat Boy.
Yeah, actually, that actually would put him over. How do you want to do this?
Exactly like that. I slam into him as a little squirrel mushroom Goomba girl, right? And she just like knocks him so hard. I want to think that he's not completely dead, right? But just the shame of being defeated by this squirrel mushroom, because I've done a lot of the damage to him. Yeah, Crom's help, sure, but like, what is this thing? This mushroom's beaten me, right? And he just gives up. He succumbs. He has no more will to even try, because what's the point? So he's in crawling mode, basically.
Yes, he is in
Fortnite,
crawling
right?
mode.
So
Yes.
he's in crawling mode, and he's just like, what?
You
Kick him while he's
very
down,
strong.
you know?
Your technology is very advanced as well.
I beat you fair and square. Don't try and use fancy talk to take away my victory.
And then that will bring us over to, I guess, just the one rando that hasn't gotten to do anything yet. So he's going to try to like a 0 to hit with the like butt end of his gun on Derek's. Like he just pulls out a baseball bat and tries to swing at Derek's real quick.
Sure. I will attempt to.
Oh, Derek, you still have a turn, right? Do you want to ask our Bat Boy? Oh, you're on the far side. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, no. A 2 to dodge? Yeah, so you dodge this very clumsily thrown or swung, I should say, baseball bat. That's yep.
Why is my camera so close?
Well,
Okay. Cool. My camera zoomed in. It's weird.
It is. All right, remaining players.
Hi.
Hi. What you got, Derek's?
I'm gonna look at this guy that just bounced his baseball bat off of my shield, and just look down at the gun in my hands, look up, and go.
Nice.
All right, go ahead and roll to open fire. A 3 to hit, which gets retaliated with a 3 to dodge. Attacker winning
All
ties.
zeros.
And that's the first time this one's been damaged?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Alrighty.
That's it.
Yes.
Unless I can somehow shoot multiple times because this is a gun. That's it.
I mean, it does, like, even if it does, like, a bunch of bullets, it still does 1 stress worth of damage. So, yeah.
Right. Cool. That's
Alrighty.
it. That's it for me.
Yes, indeed. So, we've got, Luigi's as well, who is going to, he's going to run up and do some actual, like, normal attacking type attacks. Actually, he can set things on fire. He has fireballs. 6 to hit, and a 0 to dodge. Boy be on fire. Yeah, there we go. So he's going to take a stress in addition to taking a you are on fire status. Where if I can find such an icon, there's got to be a fire icon in this sea of icons. Anyways, while I'm doing that, y'all, wait, who's left? Oh, beans. You know what? Red. There we go. Oh, that just leaves Crom, who is just, I guess, the Batman's already been taken care of. So, yeah. And there's already two people going after. Yeah, there's already two people on each remaining person. So I don't think Crom has a reason to go after anyone.
He just kind of like taunts.
Well, I think he's going to like grab the Batman and try to like tie him up, basically. Yeah, at this point, he's like, this is the most important NPC that we've had so far, it seems, because like he's said that he was like, oh, you're not supposed to be coming this way and that kind of thing. So it's like, oh, what does that mean? So he's going to be tying him up for his turn. And that brings us to top of initiative. So
Does Crom not know about statue technology?
no, he definitely does, but you can't talk to them while they're in that form.
Right.
Yeah, but we can't take
doesn't-
out the rest of his team without him dying if he's not a statue.
That's not an idea that passes through his head because he's not familiar with this world. So, yeah. So
Yeah, but he saw it in the last battle, just like we did.
yes, but though he hasn't put two and two together like you just have. So you can pass it on to him.
Can I do so out of turn?
Oh yes, of course. It's just dialogue.
Oh yeah, I tell him to push him against the wall rather than tie him up.
Yeah. All right, which he will just do so. There we go. Bloop. All right, the last well, technically with that -2 because he's still dazed. It's a it is a 3 to hit the body opponent bag.
So is he like shooting through the floor at me then?
Oh, you're under him.
Because I'm
okay,
underneath.
Okay, in that case, this is at Cam then.
Yeah.
Who's going to roll a 0? Actually gets hit. Oh no. Oh, poor guy. That's his second physical stress.
He got winged twice.
Yeah. Alrighty. And then players.
I don't like that he's attacked Cam and hit him twice. I don't enjoy that.
And what would you like to do about it, sir?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Because, okay. Is it possible for me to reach up through the floorboards and grab him by the ankle and drag him through?
Roll to do so.
Okay. Just a regular attack roll, right?
Yes, please.
All right. Badoop. I did not roll good.
You rolled
I
a
did
0.
not roll good at all.
Yeah, no. So you do not even get through the floor in this case, sadly. But you see
I'm
the
upset
floor
by
like
this.
kind of like shake very strangely. It kind of reverberates in response to you hitting it. So, which makes you think like it took damage.
Huh. You should start getting scared because I'm about to drag you through the floor, dude.
Alrighty. I would have you roll to intimidate via provoke there, but though you've already done your roll for this toin.
It's all
So
good.
yeah, we're going to have Derek's, what are you doing to the one guy left?
Pew.
Roll to
It's the
pew.
only thing that's worked for me on
Roll
this
to
world.
pew. A 2 to hit, a 1 to dodge.
It still works.
It still works.
Take it.
And then Luigi going to come in with a 3 to hit, a 1 to dodge, finishing off this individual. Alrighty. That, I guess, brings us to the one sniper. Well, no, because he's already gone. So yeah, just top it. Yeah. So, yeah, just go ahead, Bob. Just go ahead. What you got?
All right. Again. Okay.
A 2 to hit this time. I am just going to roll just 4DF in general. Just for a straight luck type check.
Mm-hmm.
A 0. So a 0 compared to that 2. You don't grab his leg like you were intending. But though you do knock the floor out, and he does come crashing down.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait for my next turn, and then I'm gonna grapple him.
Alrighty. Well, he's the only other guy that can do anything right now, so he's going to try to.
It's fine.
Yeah, he's going to roll a 1 to try to. He's going to pull out a baseball bat and try to hit you with it with a 1 to hit.
I physique it.
You do, and with that 6, you will take no damage. Gosh.
I just let the bat smack my face, and I look at him. Uh-oh. Projectiles don't work. Uh-oh. Melee doesn't work. What do you do now?
He is going to turn to run. That is the last thing he does. What do you do?
Okay. I chase him to the point where he's like scared of me and just runs right through the blast zone.
Alrighty, I'm gonna let that happen. I'm just gonna
Yeah, I just terrify him so much that he just runs through the blast zone, and I go, "Oh, mind your step!" And he statues, and I go, "That's right."
What a hero.
Interesting. Y'all?
What a hero.
So Cam then looks around and is like, did we get everyone? Should I bring down the zone?
Yeah.
Okay. He pulls out the device and releases the blast zone.
I point out the guy who statued himself, and I go, "Just don't touch that one, and we can ask all the others questions."
Noted, Crom says.
Yeah.
So Crom, knowing how this works, takes out some like gloves from his pockets, like some driving gloves or whatever, and pulls the Batman, kind of just against the side of this building here, just kind of like motions to everyone to like kind of like gather around so they can interrogate and stuff. Is there anyone that wishes to lead the interrogation? If not, I can.
I would just like to make a simple point when he first wakes up.
All right, noted. Anyone else?
Okay.
Nothing in particular.
I don't really have anything.
Okay. I'll let you open body opponent bag, and then I can take it from there whenever you let me. All right. He's all yours.
Sounds good.
He's all yours.
All right. As soon as he unstatues, I look directly at this Batman character and I go, "Who do you think is more real, me or you right now?"
Where's Rachel?
I love that. Out of character, I love that. In character. Right now, who do you think is more real, me or you?
Is this a trick question? Because
No, it's a very real question.
I want to lean over so I'm touching Derek's and be like, I thought we convinced him he was real.
Bob's just gonna
Silently through the mental link thing.
Yeah. I think he's still working through it.
The Batman responds,
I mean, if I were to think that I am less real than anyone around me, then that would be a detriment to my mental state.
You know, that is a very true statement, and I'm gonna lean in real close and whisper, says the man whose skin is too glossy to be real.
Oh, you got me to.
I mean,
That's a little yucky.
The suit does get cleaned and polished.
Think back. Think back real hard. How did you get here?
My world got sucked into this one like many others.
Okay. Yeah. What were you doing before that?
In crime.
What were you doing before that?
Being...
You can't remember, can you?
No, I can. I remember my whole
Are
life.
they really your memories? Are they your memories? Or are they the real Batman's memories?
roll to in this case deceive.
Dang it.
I'm
gonna use a fate point and make that a 2.
Alrighty. He does have very pathetic. Oh my goodness! I rolled a -3 for Batman's will.
Catastrophic.
Okay.
I mean, what is...
We've already established your skin's too glossy. From one plastic person to the other, just accept the fact you're not real. It's better for you this way.
If Cam was here, he'd be saying something about how none of us are real and we're all just part of a game or something. We're all just characters.
Are you saying that
Pixels on a screen.
didn't actually exist before my world got sucked in here?
I think you know the answer. I think it just terrifies you to look inside and actually accept it. And then I turn and I go, he's all yours, Crom.
Crom just kind of like his jaw draw just he just kind of like like blinks and like recollects himself.
Right.
So, Mr. Batman, was it?
I'm Batman.
Right. So
Hold on to the E. Yep. Hold on, boy.
So you say that your world got sucked into this one, and we've heard that that's been happening a lot to various worlds, which is why various worlds under the Super Smash Brothers Federation sealed themselves off. Are you aware of the Smash Federation or of any of this?
I heard rumors, but just the name in passing.
Right. Of course. In that case, we are here from another world to try to figure out what is happening here, because it seems that someone wants to
use some powers to tear down something. We're not quite sure what for, but there's someone on this world trying to appropriate power. Does that sound familiar at all? I'm not supposed to talk. All right, so now Crom is going to need to roll to see if he can convince this man. So, Crom rolling a 1 and Batman also rolling a 1. So yeah, Batman's going to be like, I mean, my job here is to just prevent people from coming from coming down this road. They said that they'd let me live until until it gets down to the finals for the battle royale. They would let me live if I survived that long. The battle royale, you say? Yes, that's what it's called when the storm starts. That storm is going to keep shrinking, and by the end there will only be one team left. I see. So everyone has to head towards the center eventually, and you just start taking each other out along the way? Yes. And what is the motivation there to win this battle royale? It's the only one left before the storm closes in all the way. It's just survival. It's just pure survival.
Well, why don't you just all live? Like, why are you killing each other? Why not survive together?
I am going to... Hold on.
Live together, die alone, you know?
All right,
Just
Jack.
come so far, you guys. Man, I just started rewatching that show. It's so good.
It is. It's surprisingly, it's you know, it holds up.
I vaguely remember like bits and pieces from watching it like a decade ago, you know? And it's a wild ride, man.
Oh yeah. I watched it weekly as it aired.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds rough. No, I watched it on Netflix even the first time around.
I don't
Sorry.
I don't know. It's just instinct. It's
Instinct
just
to
kinda
kill
like
each other?
there's a drive in me to do so.
Bob just kind of like
To murder
smiles
all
over the shoulder of Crom, like,
You
Like, almost like
diabolical.
your thoughts are not your own.
Yeah. I can't even remember why I want to win. It just feels right.
Oh, well, I mean, that's totally normal to just feel right about killing everybody you see.
Doesn't sound like they're actually...
Feeling real still?
I'm Batman. And
Can we give this man a mental
my
stress?
one rule is not to
Oh, he's taking mental stresses right now because
my one rule is not to kill. So why am I doing this?
Are we killing?
What?
Are we killing? It seems like
Well, we're not. We're interrogating.
well, with the last group, they didn't. When we went to finish them off, they got sucked up into some sort of weird machine light thing. So it sounds like they got saved before we could finish them. Are we actually killing?
I don't know. 'Cause they all get kind of zapped away as they fade out.
Well, only one way to find out.
So I'm not real.
No.
Yeah, you've completely convinced Batman that he is not real.
Good. Very good.
Oh.
So these are your superpowers? Yeah, hero. I don't say this. I'm sorry. I don't say that.
That's totally fine.
Derek's might have heard that passing thought, though, if we're still connected.
Oh, 100%. You will hear Derek's just... Oh. This is not good, is this?
Is anything we're doing good?
We're trying to save other worlds.
Well,
from
then if
these
this is just
guys.
as much a part of that than everything else is. I mean, it's just part of the saving other worlds. We've done a lot of bad stuff already. We can't just start drawing lines now that we're so close to the end.
Oh, no, I don't mean that. Just... If you want to make an empathy check.
I do want to make an empathy check. Thank you for asking. I do very badly want to make an empathy check.
Cool. Beat a
7 to
7.
deceive.
It's loading. Roll 20s being slow tonight. Beat a 7? Ooh, I would have to
That
crit.
was a critical that was a critical success.
Oh. You also did you both crit succeed?
Both crit succeeded.
Crit succeeded!
I love how three of us just like grabbed our heads as well. Oh man. What do I do as the game master here?
Can
'Cause
we
I
just
have
like
to- I
save
have
this
to- I
crit
have
for
to-
something else?
No.
Well, technically,
You have to honor the
Uh,
crit,
technically
but you
it's
can't
not
honor
coincide,
those
so
crits.
your outcome will be more beneficial, but she will get something out of this. So yes.
Oh no! She's the one trying to read into me. So technically, Palm wins.
Because attacker wins time.
I'm
She
trying-
is
Yeah,
the one
I'm
attacking.
trying.
She initiated this, yeah.
Okay, Palm. Okay, Goomsha.
Hey Google. I should not have said
will
that.
say
No, I'm
this,
sorry.
as a tie-
Yeah, so
I
how you
guess-
feeling
All
over
my
there,
stuff
buddy?
is-
I guess as a tie, it wouldn't be like the way this would be is more of a, rather than hearing any words or anything, you get a feeling from within the mind link that is just hesitation on feeling comfortable continuing with the Federation and with the group in general.
Dang.
The band's breaking up?
Dang.
Okay. Oof. Okay.
It's
Yeah, that's
very
gonna scare her
brief.
off a little bit, though.
It's very, very brief. It's followed by but these are my friends kind of vibe, but that thought definitely you see pass through his head.
It's like he was saying goodbye before. You will, in turn, sense all of these worries like rapid fire, zoom, 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 panic spiral. Like, they tricked me. They're not my friends. They're gonna disappear. He was saying goodbye earlier. He's losing his mind. He's been really, really quiet this last little bit. The whole band's falling apart, and I can't let him see that I'm thinking it. Oh, he's still touching me. He can see it all.
Derek's is just gonna kneel down to become sort of eye level with Goomsha and put an arm around her shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sort of just a one-armed hug of like, I'm not going anywhere.
I don't. Can I trust you when you say that?
I would like to think so.
Well, I would like to think so too.
And he's going to let go and move away.
And that is where we end today's session.
Oh my gosh, what was that? What was that?
Round of applause. Wonderful.
Alrighty. We do have a question from the Ask the Players channel over in the Discord. This one's submitted by the amazing Black Rose Storm. What Disney character would your friends describe you as, and why? It's not what you would describe you as, it's what your friends would describe you as.
Huh.
Hmm.
Well, I guess
how about this?
So
What
I did
if we
research
come
for
up
this.
with an answer for another person present?
Oh, that's good.
Cool. I'm down.
That's good.
All right. Do we want to just go clockwise?
You know what? I've got an answer.
Clockwise.
I've got an answer.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Just do it.
Pop pudding.
Palm reminds me of Daisy. Just absolute spitfire. Absolute spitfire. Quick on it. No, like,
Which
no
Disney's is from?
tomfoolery given. Disney?
Yeah.
Daisy Duck?
Daisy Duck.
Oh, Daisy Duck. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like, no tomfoolery given, just spitfire. Absolute on it. I'm here for it.
Okay. No tomfoolery. You hear that? That's me.
Oh no, you tomfoolery. You don't deal with other people's tomfoolery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You yourself
Okay.
will deal in tomfoolery, but anyone tries to mess with you, no.
They're muscling on
All right.
her turf, and that's a no. Yeah.
Right.
see.
Okay.
All right.
Is it me or is it Palm that
Who is me?
No,
Oh, I
it's-
is
it's
Palm.
use Burr.
Darn it. Okay. I tried to get away with it. Hi, I am BurrItsColdGaming. I'm a variety streamer and speedrunner. I speedrun several different randomizers and video games. Finally getting back to that here soon. Life's just been busy with work. I also am the DM of a Kingdom Hearts TTRPG that we do every Sunday at 2 p.m. Central Time. So if you like Kingdom Hearts, or if you like a lot of roleplay, we get, as you've seen with me, we get pretty heavy with our roleplay. So to come check us out. It is currently, we're uploading it also on YouTube. Same thing, BurrItsColdGaming on YouTube. we're hopefully getting back into posting it there again. So we're trying to catch up. We'll get there. Bye-bye.
Ooh. All right. Palm, do you have an answer?
Okay. I do. I would
Yeah?
like to. I had to look it up to verify that this was Disney, not DreamWorks. Midwest Dungeon Delvers. I don't know if it's the jacket today or just the general vibes, but I think of you as a Sully, right? Now, my first thought, Sully from Monsters Inc., right?
Yeah.
Like, I just feel you would give such nice hugs, and
I do.
you're a very good-natured and caring sort, and that, like, I feel like you would lead the transition from fear to laughter. Like, that feels very you. Like, you would lead that in your life. That changing
Aw.
people from, like, we fuel ourselves on fear to we fuel ourselves on joy. And I feel like that's very you.
That warmed my heart so much.
I feel like you're a good friend to have and a good person
No.
to know. And I also
No.
feel like you've got that sort of, like, confident, like, can handle situations, and like, you know, like Sully kind of seems like he can, like, get stuff done if he needs to, you know. He's like top whatchamacallit, top fear dude back when he's a fear guy, and like he's
Top
a top
scarer.
screamer, top scarer. Yeah, he's a top scarer, and then he's the top comedian. He's just like, he's good at it. He's got it. And the
Hey.
drama, I mean, you got that, buddy.
Aw. Aw.
Yeah, so I think you as a Sully.
Aw. Thanks.
All right. And who is you, Palm?
I'm Palm Tree Tries. You can find me right here and just about nowhere else right now. Sometimes on Reverie with TeusFlips, but this is it for the most part.
All righty. Fair enough. Fair enough. And Midwest, what you got?
Okay. So I saw Goblin
that you-
Moss post.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. It's not my answer.
Well, no. I was about to say you have to answer me because otherwise I would have to answer me, and that would defeat the purpose.
Oh yeah, that is true. Dang it! I had thought of an answer for Burr. Okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. I've got this.
I
I've
want to
got
know
this.
though. I want to know though.
I'll get to you in a second. No, I gotta think now for Will. I got your answers. Okay. All right. From the streams, from everything that I've interacted with you, very much this is the energy I get. Now, I could be totally wrong. And again, this is like, I didn't sit there and think for 5 minutes. This is like, okay, Disney characters, spin the roulette. Which one does Will feel like right now? And the only one popping in my brain right now is Olaf, because fun and sing-songy and just not really worried about when he's gonna die and like what the stuff is that's gonna kill him. It's
I can't deny
to
any
him.
of that.
Hey,
Yeah.
Fedorable, can I get a? Oh, look at that! I've been impaled.
Oh, look at
Can I
that!
get- can I
I've
get
been
one, please?
impaled.
Very much the energy that I view from you. Just like the fun of the room and the sunlight, even though it causes you to melt.
Gotcha.
Now
All
for
right.
Sort of like when you
Burr,
play chess with yourself while GMing.
yes.
The sunlight that causes you to melt.
Now, for Burr, I had in my head, bro is giving me thumper energy. Like, he's always down for an adventure. He's always down for bro time. Like, we kicking it, yo. And then, hey, he's Twitter pated. He's gone. We don't know where he is.
Why am I Twitter painting?
You're married. You're spending time with your loved one.
All right, and who is you?
I'm Midwest Dungeon Delvers. I do random things, but also I do variety gaming and TTRPG stuff on Midwest Dungeon Delvers. You can check out the Six Sword Saga, which I DM over on YouTube, Rumble, and live on Twitch every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. Now, this is the prequel season to the Six Sword Saga, a 9-year story I've been telling in the same homebrew universe. So, like, this is the season to watch. It's 5 episodes out right now. Episode 6 is going to record this Thursday. Chaos Tables Monday.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And adding on to that, Chaos Table this Monday is kicking off a fundraiser week for Super Smash Quest Season 2. Because in order to like offset some of the costs for like, you know, getting art created, streaming equipment, the website stuff, you know, there's some various costs, and like as much as I can, like, you know, because this is a hobby. And you know, I want to offset the cost somewhat. I'm willing to invest into this hobby, but though, you know, offsetting some of the costs can definitely help out quite a bit for other things. So there will be opportunities to do so. And at any point, listening to this, if it is past a week from this recording. Oh, sorry, you've missed out on the fundraiser week itself, but you can still find me on Ko-Fi as Fedora will if you want to contribute as well. And with that, actually Moss's answers that she's put into chat is that Palm is an unhinged Rapunzel, Burr is Kristoff, no doubt, and then that I am Joy from Inside Out, apparently. There we go. That does.
I will say she was going to probably give one for Midwest as well, but I can hear above me the dogs are going crazy, so she's probably taking care of that.
Oh, good.
Oh, Midwest Sully. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yes.
You just
All right.
give such Sully energy.
Yeah.
You know, out of all the monsters in Monsters Inc. I could be compared to, yes.
Not in
answer
the
is
monster way. I mean, like.
No.
Anyways,
Like, genuinely, it's yes.
welcome in, soulmates. So I would describe Burr as since he's the remaining one here. I honestly kind of half thought solely for Burr as well, but though like the definitely I agree on the Kristoff. What I came up with in my mind, and I'm still trying to form if this is a good idea or not, is Winnie the Pooh. Just
So that was the one I was gonna give myself.
Nice.
I will say I was gonna do a whole bother kind of like whole shtick there. So,
There you go.
Okay.
all right. Yeah. No, it is.
Give
Is
your
found
reasoning, though. Give
just
your
because because like, you know, you center your life around, you know, just like friends and others. You put others before yourself in so many ways, and you just kind of have this, like, you know, very chill outlook on life. And yeah, no, I think it does work, because really what I was trying to emphasize is the, like, friends first aspect for sure, but also the cuddly aspect as well.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
Alrighty.
I was recently described as a Snorlax because I look that cuddly. So.
Alrighty. So, all right, that ends our question of the week segment. You can always ask the players using the Ask the Players channel over in the Discord. And with that, let's figure out who to right over on the Twitch side of things. But first, I'm realizing I should have asked, can I get a goodbye, players?
Goodbye, players.
Goodbye, players.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
If you love someone, you tell them the truth. Boy, I do love you guys so. Here's the truth that we found in Luke 6:27 through 31. But I say to you who hear, love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, and pray for those who disparage you. Whoever hits you on the cheek, offer him the other also. And whoever takes away your garment, do not withhold your tunic from him either. Give to everyone who asks of you. And whoever takes away what is yours, do not demand it back. Treat others the same way you want them to treat you. That is our truth time for today. And that is all the time that we have for today. Let's go share 11 high, and I love you all. Goodbye.